In 2025, the battle between AI and human creativity is more intense than ever. With AI generating art, music, stories, and even designing products, many are asking, can machines truly match the depth and originality of the human mind? As technology evolves, the lines are blurring, but at the heart of it all lies a crucial question. Is creativity just about output, or is it about emotion, intention, and meaning? Let's explore who really holds the crown in this digital age, AI or the human imagination. Today, we will talk about AI's human creativity. Who wins in 2025? So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The rise of generative AI and its creative explosion. In recent years, the field of generative AI has seen explosive growth, particularly with models like GPT-4, DALL-E, Midjourney, and Sora. These tools have revolutionized how content is created. GPT-based models can now generate entire novels, detailed business plans, and emotionally resonant poetry with just a prompt. AI art generators are producing images that win art competitions and are even being auctioned at major galleries. Music platforms are enabling anyone to compose original melodies in seconds without any formal training. This leap in AI capabilities stems from advances in machine learning, particularly transformer architecture and diffusion models. These tools have been trained on massive datasets, millions of books, paintings, songs, and human interactions, allowing them to mimic and even innovate within creative domains. In 2025, generative AI can blend styles, understand emotional tones, and create content tailored to niche preferences at scale, making creativity faster, cheaper, and more accessible. Human creativity, a product of emotion, experience, and consciousness. Despite AI's growth, human creativity remains deeply rooted in emotional intelligence, lived experience, and consciousness, things AI lacks fundamentally. Creativity is not merely the act of producing something novel. It often emerges from personal struggles, cultural backgrounds, moral dilemmas, or deep introspection. For example, a war poet draws upon the pain of conflict, while a filmmaker might capture societal injustices shaped by their upbringing. Human creativity thrives on ambiguity, paradox, and contradiction, areas where AI still stumbles. It's the human capacity for metaphor, symbolism, irony, and layered meaning that continues to elevate creative work beyond what algorithms can comprehend. Moreover, creativity often involves breaking the rules or inventing entirely new genres, a form of innovation that requires not just data but intentional rebellion, intuition, and purpose. AI as a creative collaborator. The new hybrid workflow. Rather than viewing AI as a competitor, many creators in 2025 see it as a collaborator or co-pilot. Artists, designers, musicians, and writers are increasingly using AI tools as part of their workflow. A fashion designer might use Midjourney to prototype fabric patterns. A YouTuber might use Sora to create hyper-realistic video backdrops. A novelist might brainstorm plots or character dialogues with the help of GPT 4.5. This collaboration doesn't diminish human input, it amplifies it. The human still directs, curates, and refines the output, using AI as an ideation engine or a productivity enhancer. In fact, many creative fields are evolving to value prompt engineering and creative directing as essential skills. The ability to guide AI, define constraints, and filter the output is becoming a new form of artistic authorship. Limitations of AI in genuine creativity. Despite its power, AI is not truly creative in the way humans are. It lacks consciousness, self-awareness, personal motivation, and a sense of meaning. AI doesn't want to create, it simply performs pattern recognition and statistical prediction based on training data. This means that AI can remix existing ideas in novel ways but cannot originate a truly new concept with intention or vision. Moreover, AI often struggles with nuance and cultural sensitivity. It may generate tone-deaf or inappropriate content, especially when prompted on sensitive topics like race, religion, trauma, or politics. Its outputs, though sometimes impressive, can also feel shallow or soulless upon deeper inspection. The lack of lived experience means it cannot truly understand pain, joy, irony, or nostalgia. It can only approximate them. Ethical and legal implications. Who owns AI-generated creativity? In 2025, the debate over authorship and copyright has intensified. If an AI writes a best-selling novel or designs a million-dollar logo, who owns the rights? The user? The developer? The AI? Most legal frameworks have not caught up with these questions, and courts around the world are now grappling with issues of originality, intellectual property, and ethical responsibility. Moreover, there's growing concern over data sourcing. Many generative AI models are trained on copyrighted works, sometimes without consent or compensation to the original creators. This raises questions about exploitation, fairness, and transparency. In response, a wave of new legislation and licensing models is emerging to give artists more control over how their work is used to train AI. The psychological impact. Will AI undermine human confidence? The rise of AI-generated creativity has created anxiety in many human creators, especially those who fear obsolescence. Writers question their relevance. Designers wonder if their skills will be replaced. Students worry whether their originality matters in a world flooded by automated output. However, this fear often ignores the unique emotional depth and authenticity that humans bring. In 2025, the most respected works in art, literature, and film are still those that tell a deeply personal or culturally significant story, something AI can't replicate. Instead of undermining human confidence, AI is slowly being recognized as a tool that democratizes creativity, allowing more people to express themselves who previously lacked the skills or resources. The role of education and creative training in the AI era. Creative education is undergoing a transformation. In 2025, many institutions have incorporated AI literacy into art, design, and media programs. Students are learning how to use tools like DALL-E, ChatGPT, and Runway and all alongside traditional skills like drawing, writing, and composing. The goal is not to replace human ingenuity, but to enhance it with technological fluency. Furthermore, educators are focusing on human-only creative strengths: critical thinking, emotional nuance, storytelling, moral philosophy, and interdisciplinary exploration. These skills cannot be automated and will define the next generation of artists and thinkers. The future of creativity education lies in hybrid intelligence, where human intuition meets machine efficiency. Industries being reshaped by AI-driven creativity. Several industries are being reshaped by AI's creative potential. In marketing, AI-generated ads are now personalized and tested across demographics in real time. In architecture, AI tools simulate climate impact and sustainability for design decisions. In film and gaming, AI is used to write scripts, generate NPC dialogue, and design immersive environments. Yet across all these industries, the final decision-making and curation still rests with humans. Directors, editors, and designers make judgment calls, refine tone, and consider ethical implications. This blend of automation and human oversight is becoming the standard model. AI handles the heavy lifting, and humans bring the vision. The philosophy of creativity. What makes us truly creative? At its core, creativity is not just about output but about meaning. It's about communicating something invisible, an idea, a feeling, a truth, into a tangible form. It's rooted in identity, context, and intention. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.